let me build up my feelings. You shatter them quickly, I let you. It's easier than fighting, but I know I give you everything I am. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easier than fighting, but I know you're so inside the agony. Stop for a second, breathe. I turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough. I've been trying to reach you, baby. I lose my mind.
Welcome to At Home with my Canis, and thank you very much for joining me today. If you are new to this channel, thank you very much for clicking on this video, and please do consider pressing the subscribe button and joining the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, fam, you are my favorite person, and thank you for coming back again. So today, as the title says, I am cooking amangqina, or mazondo. That's what we call them in Zimbabwe. I do not know what you call them in your language, but if you don't mind, please do comment down below and tell us what you call them. So that's what I'm doing today, and my husband is super excited because this is one of his favorite meals. It's a Zimbabwean classic, and he's very much happy that I'm making it today. So yeah, I'm going to be serving this with the normal sadza and chomolia, which is what we always serve our amangqina with. So let's get cooking. Let me show you right now my ingredients, which I have already prepared and put on the side here, ready to start cooking. So the main thing in our dish is the amangqina. This is how they look. So I bought them cleaned and cut. I just washed them as you saw earlier on, and then I'm going to be putting some black pepper and some salt. I have my onions chopped and ready to go, my tomatoes chopped and ready to go, my crushed garlic, and then I've got some spices here that I'm going to be using. Some curry powder, paprika, I've got ginger powder and garlic powder, and then a stock cube and some mixed herbs. Those are the spices that I'm going to use. So tell me guys, do you put spices or do you not put spices in your amangqina? What's the take? So my oil is heated up, so I just put my pressure cooker on saute so that I can just quickly fry up the onions and tomatoes. So I'm just going to add in my onions in there. And fry that up. Let me just bring my ingredients closer. So I'm making this in the pressure cooker because I love the convenience of a pressure cooker. This is going to take me roughly 1.5 hours, and this is including the time for what I'm doing right now, sauteing the onions and tomatoes. So pressure cooker is my go-to. I think this is possibly the most used gadget in this house. So once my onions have cooked down a bit, I add my garlic in there, and then as soon as I add my garlic, I also add my spices so that they can fry because if I put it after the tomatoes, they are just going to stew. So the aroma is already rising, which is what I want. So tell me guys, how do you prefer to cook your amangqina? Do you cook them in the house on the stove? Do you prefer to put them on the fire? Would you prefer to use a pressure cooker? What's your preferred method for cooking this sort of dish? So now I'm adding my tomatoes in there. I don't want my garlic to burn, that's why I add the tomatoes just moments after putting the garlic in there, because garlic burns very fast, and when it burns, the taste is just not pleasant. So I'll cook this down until it's ready, then I can add my salt and pepper before putting in the mix. Right, so my tomatoes and onions have cooked down. Now I'm adding a bit of salt and some freshly ground black pepper for that bit of kick. And then I immediately add my meat in there. Mix it in nicely. Make sure everything is nicely coated. Just bring it closer. So I'm mixing in everything to coat. Make sure the onions and the spices are on every piece before I pour some water. And then I add some warm water, just about a cup of water, as you can see. And then I let it cook for 60 minutes on normal pressure. Close my pressure valve and let it cook.
1 hour later.
60 minutes is up, and all right, this is the final product. As you can see guys, it's falling off the bone, literally falling off the bone after 60 minutes. So now I'm just going to put it on saute to reduce, because I think my soup is rather a bit much. So just put it on saute for a couple of minutes to reduce the sauce. I am otherwise done. Okay guys, so sokuvuthiwe ukudla kwethu nanka amangqina. As you can see guys, it looks very appetizing. I can't wait to eat. So mazondo edu ayiva, kuzoda kudya manje. So we are going to be eating with the sadza, and that's how I cook my mazondo or amangqina. Let's talk in the comment section. I like mine with spices because I think it enhances the flavor and it brings a dimension that is a bit different. I know a lot of people do not like spices in their food, like mazondo, particularly people don't like spices in that. So how do you cook yours, guys? Are you team spices or are you team no spices? I know this is a very controversial thing amongst Zimbabweans. Which team are you in? Let's talk in the comment section. And that's it for today. So thank you very much for joining me. And I hope you like, share, and if you haven't subscribed to this point, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe and share my videos, guys. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Bye. See you on the next video.